And it looks like we are live, folks. How is everybody doing tonight? Jeff here, and welcome. We have another great tool giveaway to give you all tonight. So, holy cow. I want to get started. Let me just see who's checking in and what questions there were, because there was a lot of confusion, I think, from some people about what's going on and how do we enter the contest here. So what we're going to do is, I got smart this time, because I used to just post the links right at the beginning, and then nobody would pay attention to what we're saying in the video. So now I'm going to wait a little bit before we post the links, and then I'll tell you. All right, so, and we'll post the links in the video description below for you guys, all right? And Diane Cronin says, Leanne James, oh yeah, hoping you had a great time. So we got people checking in from Georgia. I'm sure it's pretty cold for a lot of you folks up there. So our friend that lives in Chicago, they actually had a heat wave the other day. It was up to 9 degrees there. Today it was, I think, like 60 most of the day. So, man, you guys got to move down here, you know. There's a certain time when you get up to a certain age up north, okay, the snowplow police come out with guns drawn to you, and they go, come on, get in the golf cart. We're going to Florida. Drop the shovel, buddy. Drop it. So that's what's going to happen, man. You guys got to move down here. And plus, sometimes we get some of the better deals, too. Man, there's so many people checking in, I couldn't even possibly keep up. And let's see what we got. Actually, I wanted to show you something I'm working on that we're going to start filming pretty soon. Let me see if you can see this okay. This is a kitchen that I'm working on with my friends here. So I'm redesigning their kitchen, and what makes this such a very incredible complex engineering task is this refrigerator is a larger than normal one, see? So it's going to be mounted at a 45-degree angle, and you can see they're doing a second row of cabinets up top because they have 10-foot ceilings, so they want to go all the way up. So this is going to be a cool project here. Here's another rendering of it here. And sort of another angle of it here. So we're going to start working on this in about 2 weeks. And I'm going to see what kind of videos we can get out of that one. But that's going to be just an incredible project. So you guys want to hang around for that. And I think we're going to do another one on, not another one, but we've been getting asked, a lot of people have been asking me to do something on the Millennium Tower in San Francisco. That's that big leaning tower there, and why is it leaning, and what's being done, you know, what's the status? Are they going to be able to fix it, or are they going to have to tear it down? So we have a video planned on that too fairly soon, and we're working on the video for that Dewalt pressure cleaner, the 2100 PSI pressure cleaner coming up. So let's see, what's some of our first prizes that we're looking at here that we're going to give away. And we'll put the links up a little later in this video, and then you'll have all week until next Sunday night, okay, to enter as many as you want. Now I got to give you guys a warning, because everybody gets caught up in this. You can share it with a friend and have your friend enter, but don't do it from the same IP address. So husband and wife don't use the same computer in the same house to do it. Maybe mail it to the wife at work or something and let her enter from there. But the Gleam website filters out all of these duplicate, what they call a duplicate entry, because they see it as a second entry from the same IP address, even though it's a different mailing address, email address, you know. All right, so what do we got first? Let's see what the list says. Oh, the battery pack. So we're going to be giving away 2 of these. These are the Dewalt 5-amp-hour batteries. So 2 lucky winners will be getting this one. And then we also have, the next one on the list is the starter pack. So we are going to be giving away 2 of these. Now these are the ones that were part of the BOGO at Home Depot for Black Friday, remember? The buy one, get one. If you bought this for $199, you got a free tool. So this has the 6-amp-hour and the 4-amp-hour battery on it. Okay. This is the DCB 246CK. There's going to be 2 lucky winners of this. One's in a cardboard box. The other one comes in a blister pack, which when I ordered it online for my BOGO, I did an online order as well. I guess they ship them in the blister pack online. Maybe it's lighter that way. Let me see. What's the next one? Oh, the Ryobi. Oh. This is our friend Shaka Gillis's favorite right here. And this is the, let me see, which is the P something or other, because it's covered by the sticker. Hold on. It's the P235AB. So this is a 1/4-inch impact driver, right? Now you can see right here, I got it at 50% off, like it was right around Christmas time. I did a live stream out in the parking lot, if you recall, a few weeks ago when I got this. Let me see if any questions came in. Oops. Any questions or comments came in while we were starting there. And Manny Man says, following from Boston. And it looks like Jim Tech just sent us a $5 super chat, and he says, who's the young guy with the clean haircut and where's Jeff? Man, my hair was wild last week, wasn't it? Yeah, I had a piano recital on Friday night, so I decided I'm going to go get my hair cut. But thanks for that, Jim. And you guys know anytime you can give us super chat by clicking on that $sign down at the bottom of the chat window. And even after the video's loaded, there's like a little heart thing underneath the video that you'll see a little heart logo that you can like give a tip afterwards. And that's what helps us buy all of these tools that we pick up for people, you know, to give away. So let's see what else we got. Next one is, our perennial favorite. I've probably given away close to 50 of these since April, guys. You remember these? I give away at least a half a dozen like every time. How many do we have? I think we have like 4. There's going to be 4 winners on this. And we're still finding them, believe it or not, in some of my local Lowe's stores. On the live stream that I did at Home Depot the other day, there was like 20 or 30 on the shelf, and I'm like, what? Because most people never even got these in their stores, and you can see it says on there, special buy while supplies last. And I don't even think this shows up on the website anymore. It might. I have to see. Sometimes they turn it on and then they turn it off when they run out. So if they do, I'll put the link for it in the video description down below, and I'll do a community post for it tonight too if the links are back up, because somebody said they were down to 18 and change. I would like to see these be clearance down to like 10. I would go in and buy every single one at both of our local stores, you know, just so we'd have more to give away there, you know. And Mr. Frank Badignani, I hope I pronounced that right. He just gave in us a $1 super chat. Thank you so much for that, Mr. Frank. And let's see if any questions. Oh, if you guys have a question for me, make sure you put it at jeffostroff, so it will flag me, and it kind of gives me like a big orange square around my name. And Rick says you should send the Ryobi fans to Shaka Gillis. Yeah, he'd probably throw it out. I don't know. I hope he doesn't enter any of the Ryobi tools, because I'm pretty sure he would throw it out if I sent it to him. And this is who we are, says you can order those online. Yep, 3 per order at $18.73 a piece. Yep. And ESQGR says bought 2 of the Dewalt battery starter kits and 2 BOGO tools for Christmas after seeing the videos. Cool. And Gene just ticked in, our friend from GG Goes Keto. So if you guys haven't been to Gene's site there, GG Goes Keto, you got to check it out on his channel here on YouTube. He does a lot of great keto recipes. So let's see what the next tool is that we're going to be giving away. Oh, this is a great one. I got to tell you, I love these. See, these are normally $49, and I think I discovered at one of my local Home Depots they were half off. They were down to $25 for 2 of these. So I went ahead and bought a bunch of these, and I think we have, I don't know, it's either 4 or 5. So we have 4 or 5 winners for this one, folks. What I love about these, and by the way, it's bare tool only. You got to have a Ryobi battery, okay? I usually put these like under the vanities when I'm working, wherever there's a dark space that I need some light, and this just fills it with light. There's no hard cast shadows or anything. It just fills the underneath of that vanity with light. It's beautiful. And Ben says, what you got to do to enter? We're going to post the links in a little bit down in the video description below, and then I'll tell you at that time to reload the video, and then you'll see the links there. And Larry Kennedy says, I love them Ryobi lights. Yeah, these are my favorite. I already have like 3 packages of these for me. And Thang Duong says, what do you think of Ryobi tools? Is it worth it? Scared by some, so I got Milwaukee. Hey, you can't go wrong with the Milwaukee and the Dewalts. If you were going to buy a Ryobi like drill driver or impact, I would suggest you get brushless if you can. That's really the only thing. And they're good for DIYers and homeowners. If you're not using it on everyday rigors of construction sites, they're perfectly fine tools. And certainly like these, you can't go wrong with this. And where's that? Oh, let me this thing here. you can't go wrong with these two, that's for sure. My daughters love these fans. They put them next to their bed at night. Keeps them cool. All right, put these here. And the next tool is, you're going to love this, the walkie-talkies. So I was at my Lowe's doing a live stream, getting ready to start one a couple of weeks ago, and my buddy Jonathan that works there says, hey, you missed out, man. We had these walkie-talkies that are like $50 normally, and they were down to 12. And he goes, we sold out. They were over by the flashlight. So I go looking over there, and this was laying down like flat down like this in the back behind all of the flashlights piled up. You know how it gets kind of junky there in that area when they start clearancing. So it looked like this. So nobody knew they were walkie-talkies. So I pulled it out and I go, that's got to be it. There it is. So one lucky winner here. The only thing is it doesn't come with the little power brick, but you know what? It's a USB power brick. I mean, really, how many of us has a drawer full of power bricks at home, right? So you probably have one, and then the USB cable is already in here, so that's how it charges. So, yep, piece of cake. You'll love that one. So we have one winner for that. And the next one after that is this. We are given a 21-piece drill set. Some of you might recognize this. We gave a few of these away throughout the year. Somehow I ended up with an extra one there that I discovered the other day. So this is going away to one lucky winner. Let's see if any other questions came in. Rick P says, I was trying to find that Craftsman, the weeder and blower combo, but the series by me in Long Island still have it at full price. Yeah, and check it too, Rick, because if it's the one where the blower's like 300 and something CFM, I don't believe that's the right kit. The one that is the right kit, I think, is like 240 CFM. It's a very low power blower. But yeah, certain areas have run out of them. The best time to have found them was that last week between Christmas and New Year's when we first showed it on December 27th when I went into the Boynton Beach Lowe's with Tool Nerd. He came down. He was with me in there. And Frank, again, says $2. And he says, hey, from East Nerabeki. He hates Ryobi, though. There you go. And let's see. Hey, Joel, I hope, is it Joel? I think that's how you pronounce it. Checked in from Dania Beach. Let me tell you something. Dania Beach has the best ice cream shop in the history of the United States. Jackson's Ice Cream. They have this thing. You got to look it up. You got to look up Jackson's Ice Cream in Dania. They have this thing called the kitchen sink. And I think it's like a minimum of, 10 people. And it's like this big, and it's a kitchen sink, and it's got the P-trap on the bottom and everything. And it's like $50. It's huge, massive ice cream sundae thing. Oh, Too Loud SS says, I'm new. How do you enter? Well, we're going to put the links in the video description below in a little bit, and I will let you guys know when. Let me get through the rest. Let me show you what else we're giving it, because it's getting bigger and bigger. Okay, the Johnson laser. Where's my Johnson? Anybody seen my Johnson? Looking for the Johnson. Jonesing for my Johnson. Oh, here we go. So this is what we're giving away, folks. We have 3 of these, so 3 lucky winners are going to get the Johnson self-leveling green laser. So this has a range, I guess, of about 30 feet. So these were $99 in Lowe's, and my guy there that works there was telling me about that he had them in the back on the clearance. He said, you got to go check them out. So I checked them out, and it was, let me see, do I have the sticker on this one? No, I don't. It was $59 on the clearance sticker, but when I got up to the register, it rang up at $47. So that was a great deal. And I think if a bunch of you told me you got it for $47, we put the link up for it, and as far as I can tell, about 2 dozen of you bought it at the $47 price. So nice score for a lot of you. You put that guy there. And let's see. The next one is the rechargeable. So here's the Kobalt. This was that one that you guys, let me put it over here. This is the one you saw me watching for the last 3 months every time I went in for my live streams, and I kept going over and checking it. Is it on clearance yet? Is it on clearance? This is an $80 light. And so they had it normally, I think for clearance, it started at around $40, and then finally it got down to $19.99 or something like that. It was like $20 essentially. So that night I bought 3 of these. So we have 3 to give away. Now this is a hybrid light. What makes this light so cool, at least I don't know if it mentions it on there anywhere, is it plugs in or you can use a standard Kobalt 40-volt battery, which does not come with. This is a tool only. So at least you'll be able to use this and plug it in. And I have one already, and this thing is nice and bright and white. It's a great one. And this does not get super heated like the Home Depot, the HDX one does. Oh, that one has that metal sink on the back, and that thing just gets really hot. This one has a big plastic thing around the back that sort of covers the heat sink, so you're not going to get your hands all hot when using it. Okay, here's the biggie. Give me 1 second, because I gotta move this sucker over here. Hang on. I'm getting my workout tonight. Let's see if we can see this. So this beauty right here, folks, is the Craftsman 7 1/4 inch miter saw, and it comes with a stand. Now, some of you might remember, let me see if I can turn it around. Yeah, it's got the good picture on there. So I'm going to put this down, because it weighs a ton. That one, they brought that out specifically for Black Friday for the doorbuster sale. That was $99 on the floor on Black Friday. And after Black Friday, I guess around Christmas time, they started to mark it down from $99 down to $79. And then right after the first of the year, they dropped it from $79 down to $49. And I scored that sucker at $49. And when I told everybody about it, lots of you, and I mean boatloads of you, reported getting that thing. So there's going to be one lucky winner for that. And let me see, I just saw a couple of more super chats come in. Teddy Mitchell, $5. He says, thank you for all the work you do on the deals. Well, thank you so much for that, Teddy. Thank you very much. And let me see, was there any other questions? I saw another super chat that came in after that. And then David says, hello from North Central Carolina. Wow. I would love to be. I did a skiing trip over there at Beach Mountain in North Carolina. That was really nice. And Janet, let me see, Janitorial Services Jeannie says, did you find the Metabo nailer? I found the nailer, but it was a later generation, so it wasn't the one that was on sale. The one that Marius over at Mastering Mayhem found and got for $14, that one was a Gen 1. So probably very few stores still have that one in the store. So that's how he got lucky. He just happened to have found one there, and man, did he get the score of the century. That's a $250 kit. And Rick says, okay, so we got Rick's thing, we got Frank's, let's see. Yeah, Renegade's Garage says, I picked up that Craftsman saw with the stand you showed. Definitely worth the $49. Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong. If you just need a very simple, it's a single bevel saw. So if your needs are just very simple, you cannot beat that deal with a stick, folks. And Joel says, yes, that is the best ice cream ever. All right. And then Brian Yazzie just sent us a $1.99 super chat. He says, thanks for your deal shopping. And Joe Hill also, and I hope I pronounced that right. Just let me know. Is it Joel? Probably Joel. But anyway, $4.99. Thank you so much for that, sir. And then Charles Moy checked in with a $19.99 super chat. Thank you very much for that, too. And, oh, wait, you guys aren't going to believe this. Who just checked in? All right, let me do Mitch first. I see Mitch just checked in with a $20 super chat. Thank you very much for that, Mitch. And Paul Stewart also with a $9.99 super chat. And so we got Charles Moy, we got Paul Stewart, we got Mitch R., and then we have Shaka Gillis. And he says, Ryobi, still trash. No, wait a minute. You got to... I guarantee you, Shaka, if you bought this fan, it would grow on you, because that's a clamp fan too, remember? You can clamp this onto your ladders and whatever surface you want to. But, the girls love this fan and that light, man. I'm telling you, Shaka, these lights right here, awesome. They're very, very useful. I keep one in my car too, so a lot of times if I have to go out in my trunk and sorting through things like that at night in the dark, it just fills it up with plenty of light. All right, next tool on the list. They're getting better and better now as we go along. The 2-tool combo kit. This is another unbelievable score. Let me show you this. Oh, do you hear that crash? That was one of my displays that fell over. Okay, so this was the other deal. This was a $149 two-tool combo kit at Lowe's. And they had them down in some stores marked down to $79, and in our store it was marked down to $40. Okay, and the Coral Springs store, but they were sold out. So I went up to Boca, and Boca had them, and I talked to the manager there, and he agreed after I showed him my video from my live stream the night before at Coral Springs, and he allowed me to get these at 40. So he had them at 75, and he dropped the price down to 40. We got 3. So 3 of you lucky winners. You can say thank you to the manager up at the Boca store for that. Let me put this over here. So that is an incredible score for 3 of you lucky winners out there, because you're getting, I think it's just the drill driver. I don't think it's the hammer drill. But you're getting 2 tools, 2 batteries, and a charger. And man, you just can't go wrong. And I've even had some of you tell me you were paying, like, I had people saying $39 and $37 for it. I'd say that 2-tool combo kit, I probably got maybe 50 or so people in the last 3 weeks telling me that they scored that thing. So that was what a great score that was for a lot of people. And KJ says, don't tip over. There's just so many tools around me right now that it's like you can't move. If you burp, forget it. Boom, everything gets thrown around. What else do we have? Oh yeah, that one. Where is that one at? You guys know which one I'm talking about, right? The Dewalt one with the right angle attachment in it. I got 4 of those. I had it sitting over here. Oh, here it is. So I got 4 of these. There's going to be 4 lucky winners. We keep finding more and more of these guys. Remember, I went into the Boca store last week, and they had them at finally down to what was it, like $9.99? I think. I can't remember. Because our stores had these things here for $14.88, and everybody was telling me around the country, hey, in my store, they're $9.99, So, anyway, let's see. I just saw a super chat come in from Ricky Head for $4.99. Thank you, Ricky. And he says, I bought the DeWalt battery and a tool for $1.99, burning Thanksgiving. Yep, the bandsaw tip was great. Got a store credit for $2.64 for the bandsaw. Wow. Yeah. That was really great when we found that was the deep cut bandsaw. And any of you that had it in your store, and I told everybody exactly where to find it, and it was in the clearance section in our store, but it was hidden in the back behind some other boxes, and I found all 3 of them. Oh, what a score that one was. I had people for like 3 weeks after that telling me they scored it. And Jonathan Vivar, not in Connecticut, great videos. Oh, yeah, for some reason, some cities just don't have the deals, or they've already run out of the inventory, so they don't need to have the deal. And then, even we suffer from that too. Like our area, even though we got lucky with these couple of Craftsman, those clearance items that I showed you, a lot of times, like Marius over in Texas, he's getting them even cheaper. In that whole San Antonio, New Braunfels, Austin, Round Rock area, those guys are. I mean, they were getting those blower kits that we were talking about, right? The blower with the trimmer, the 2-tool kit, big old Craftsman kit. They were getting those things for $19. I didn't even have the deal at my store. We saw them up at Boynton Beach for like $59, and I thought that was a good deal, but people were going, no, hold my beer, $19. So Ron Crow checked in with a $20 super chat. Thank you, Ron. And he says, I saved groups of dollars from your videos. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for that. And let's see, did we get everybody? Did I get Rickard Johnson, $4.99? There was so many coming by. It took me a while to. Sometimes they fly by and I have to scroll back to find them. But I do try to acknowledge everybody. And if I forget one, please forgive me. All right. So Gilbert says $13 in Southern California. Yeah. So in certain pockets of areas, you'll find just really, really good clearance deals at Lowe's. And even though some of our prices that I'm showing you are great, some of these other guys are just finding much greater. And let's see. We did the 2-tool combo. We did that. Okay, so now we have the 850. That's this one. So I managed to score another one of these kits. This is that hot new Atomic DCF 850. It's kind of like a stubby impact driver. Love this guy. It's got a lot of power. Everybody's really talking about this thing. They are loving it. And so we're going to give you this away to one lucky winner. This comes with, is it one battery? Comes with a 5 amp hour battery and a charger and a bag. So this was $199 in the store, I believe. I don't know. I must have done something that gotten it cheaper, because I don't think I would have paid the $199. I can't remember how I acquired this one. Some of this I did so much buying in December, guys, that I was doing some online and some in stores, and sometimes I can remember the moment that I was in the store buying a certain item, and then sometimes I just can't remember if I went online. And Jose Martinez checked in with a $16.87 super chat, and thank you so much for that, Mr. Jose. And we have John Crenshaw with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you, John, for that. Oh, we got a few more regulars coming in, I see here. So we have Robert Shadow with $5, and so did Dave G, sent in a $5. And Dave G says, how can my FIL get off the IP blacklist? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know if you're necessarily on the blacklist. You can try to contact Gleam.io and find out. That's the site that does the game, the whole, where we load up all of the prizes and they'll give you the links to. Other than that, you can probably try doing it on your cell phone, not through your home Wi-Fi. You know how sometimes when you're at home, you're connected to home Wi-Fi on your phone? I would try to do it through the network. Or maybe go and do it like when you're at Starbucks or a restaurant with Wi-Fi, or at work or something like that. But I would definitely try to find out why your IP address is on the blacklist. So I have nothing to do with any of that. That company is what handles it. They do the games and promotions for like all of the Fortune 500 companies and stuff like that. So they're really big, and they take the security very seriously. They can tell if somebody's trying to game them and trying to get more entries in than they're supposed to get. And John Cruz says, what up from Chile, Virginia? So what is the temperature up there right now today? It should be, I heard that they were getting like 10 degrees up in that area. In V-Style 1990s from Plantation, my old stomping grounds. All right, what's the next one? Let me see what we got. The 791 kit. Okay. Now this one, let me see. Hold on. Let me get this right here. So the box is open, but it's a full brand new kit. I just got it. It's a DCD 791 P1. So this one, let me see the battery. What are we getting with this? We get a 5 amp hour battery, a charger, and a bag with this one. And I'm trying to remember if this is the hammer drill. No, it's just the brushless drill driver, but what a great kit too. And so this one is a nice score. That one lucky person will walk away with that one next Sunday night. And we have, here's the one that makes me mad, guys, because I hate it when we pull somebody's name and contact them and we never hear back from them, right? This one, somebody won it back in October, and I believe this is one we scored for like $30. This is normally a $70 drywall screw gun. And when the guy won it, I contacted him like numerous times, never heard back from him. So, loser. So, here's your kit number on this. If anybody wants to look it up in your store, if you're over there, it's 1260305, I believe. Yeah, 1260305. All right, and if you remember, when I was out in September, I was out in LA, and I was with John from You Do It, and we went and did a live stream at Lowe's, and I found one there for $24, and it got confiscated at the airport because TSA wouldn't allow me to put it in my carry-on luggage. They said, we can take you upstairs and you can check it in and have them do it. And I was like, no. So some lucky TSA guy has another one of these at home. He's probably busy remodeling his house right now. So this is what we call a restock, because the guy never claimed it. All right, so now we have, oh, the biggie. We have the biggie, folks. Okay, this one is such a biggie that, hold on, let me get it out here. This one deserves 2 harps, hang on. All right. So, you guys know what this is. This is that awesome Craftsman Bluetooth job site radio. And back at the last week of October, I broke the news to you guys that this was part of that buy one, get one deal where if you paid $99 for the little 4 amp hour battery starter kit, they gave you this $199 radio free. And I go, yeah, that's not a misprint. It's not a typo, because you can see it right here. And so this is the floor model. And those of you who were watching our, let's see, that was the December 27th live stream at Lowe's where I was with Tool Nerd and we were up in the Boynton Beach store. We found this. We were walking around for about a half hour and we found this one. Believe it or not, we walked by it like 3 or 4 times and then we looked at it and I go, wait, that's one. Yeah. So we got this with a battery, a 4 amp hour battery starter kit for $99. So we're giving this one away. I already have one. We're going to do a tool review on it soon. Now, this one does have, there's your battery, your power cable there. This is a tool-only kit. Even the ones that come in the box, you don't have a battery anyway. But your battery would go in there anyway. So this will charge a battery while it's playing the radio, which is really cool. And I forget if it has any USB. No. It's not as good as my Bosch. My Bosch one was awesome. Over here. So the Bosch radio that I have, that's that big cube. That's an awesome one. Yeah, that one has outlets on it and it will charge your phones and stuff. And Joe says on January 30th, be sure to check out Lowe's 2 Power Stack 2 for $199 and get a free tool. Now that's a score, because the Power Stack batteries, if you're saying that there's 2 batteries in that pack, the 2-pack right now is $179. So they're asking you to pay $20 more and you get a free tool, and that's pretty good. Lowe's has a deal now. I think we put a link to it the other day that you, I forget which one it is. It's one of the drills and the Power Stack battery and a charger and a bag, and I forget what it was, but it's up there. It's on my community page. And then Home Depot has one going on right now for $229, and I think there's 2 tools in that pack. And Lowe's, I showed you on the live stream the other day, and there has also another tool deal with the 2 battery packs, and it's $279 there. All of those are reasonably decent deals. That's the best way to buy the batteries. I always tell people, don't just buy the batteries by themselves, or sometimes even as a 2-pack, unless it's really steeply on sale. You're always better off. You get a much better deal when you buy it in a kit, in the kit form, right? So let's see. This kit deal here. This was an awesome kind of course of events that happened. If you remembered if you saw those live streams I posted on Christmas Eve, I gave away that Craftsman trade stack tower of the tool, the tool boxes. And the guy drove down from Orlando and he picked them up and he gave me this. And he goes, hey, I acquired this here. He goes, throw it into the next tool giveaway. So that's what we're doing. So this was actually given to us by another prize winner. So pay it forward. I like that idea. So that worked out good. And the circ saw blade, where's that thing? Okay. So we're also giving away this. This is a 10-inch Diablo circ saw blade. This is for ripping. This goes on your table saw. Please don't sign up for this unless you have a 10-inch table saw. This will not work on an 8-inch, and it won't work on a 12-inch. And this is 24T, so this is really made for just ripping, you would. Let me see, does it show? Yeah, plywood, OSB, hardwoods, softwoods. And it's for ripping, not cutting. It's for ripping up the length of the wood. You could theoretically use this on wood flooring, but you really want to use something with more teeth, 60, 80, 90 teeth. I typically use 80 to 90 teeth on mine. Okay, now we have, oh, where's that guy? Oh, baby. Oh, you know what I like. Who doesn't like a nice Dewalt fan? Now, you saw me on my live stream back in, I don't know, it was early December, where I picked this one up. You see that clearance price on there? $77. And I even had a few of you tell me you picked it up for $50 in your Lowe's store. So this right now, if you can still find them anywhere, like the stores I looked at locally, are sold out. The key to it is, let me see if I can get that bigger model number here. You see right down here where my finger's pointing? That model number is DCE 511B. It's the 511B that you're looking for. The newer version of this is the 512, and if I'm not mistaken, the 512 no longer has plug-in. I believe this plugs in. I don't know. I always get confused. I have to like study the box and read and see. Let me see. Corded. Yeah, this one is corded or cordless. But my understanding from what I've been told is the newer one that replaces this does not plug in anymore. And I'm like, are you kidding me? That was like the big draw of it. That was one of the best things in there. And let's see. Somebody just checked in. BW's Electronic checked in with a $5 super chat. And he says, a little something for shipping fun. Thanks for the ratchet I won. Yeah, he was one of our winners. I think it was that on last month or the month before? I think that's when it was, last month. And Ranter, I hope I pronounced that right, says, Ryobi Tools and jeffostroff both rock. Yeah, man. And Omar says, yeah, great fan. And Mabel Kopp just checked in with a $20 super chat. Thank you. Thank you for all of you folks that have chipped in, because, man, let me tell you, there's so many tools on this giveaway. There's probably going to be like 50 of them by time, because there's multiples on a lot of them here. And we end up spending like over $500 on shipping just, for each one of these big giveaways that we do. It's just amazing. Oh, and I forgot to mention, some of you that are getting these bigger kits, I'm going to ask if you'll participate in our eBay hack. So what I do is I put it up on eBay for 99 cents, and then you come in and purchase it. That way we can take advantage of their shipping, which is way cheaper. Because when I ship, I'm just little me. I'm little old Jeff, and I pay the maximum retail rate you could possibly pay through the post office, FedEx, or UPS. So by going through eBay, we often save 50 to 65%. So one time, a couple of months ago, we sent a Dewalt Tough System box like this big out to a guy in Anaheim, California, from here in Florida. And it was $40 shipping because we used the hack. Without it, it would have been $80 to ship this box, more than the value of the box to ship it. And that's because the shipping companies, once you get above 12 inches, they call it oversized. And they really start putting the screws to you on that. So eBay shipping is really the best saving grace for us on this. The next one is, oh, you guys are going to love this. This is Jeff's old Milwaukee ratchet. I'm going to call it the old Milwaukee ratchet. So this is a ratchet I bought 3 years ago, and it worked great. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. What happened was there was a Home Depot special buy of the day a few months ago where I got a newer one that's a fuel version, brushless version, as a buy one, get one there. So this is what this looks like. If you guys have never seen one of these here before. And these are really super handy if you're installing dishwashers, because you know how you have to get to the very front of the dishwasher by the floor and turn those little screws that raise it up and lower, the front legs. And this is great for getting into some of the tight spots in your engine, so you don't have to sit there and ratchet all day long to get one of those long machine bolts out. Love this thing. So you're getting this with a 12-volt battery. It's a clone battery, but still works perfectly. So I think you're going to love this tool here. But this is used, and that's what you're getting, Jeff's old Milwaukee ratchet. It's a 3/8-inch cordless ratchet. These normally go for $149 in the store. So this is a nice value there on that tool. And now we have some of these caterpillar caps, right? So we got this one here, has a high reflectivity, so I guess if the light reflects off of this thing here. So we have 3 of these that we're going to give away to 3 different winners. We have 3, do we have 3? No, I think we have 2 winners for the black one here. Okay, so here's what your black one looks like. And this is a really nice one too. The woodland camo, they call this one. The camouflage design. And you can't even find these on the website anymore. These must have been made just for Lowe's, because I tried taking this model number and Googling it, and it wouldn't even show up. I couldn't get the barcode to scan, just nothing. So these, like, if they're not left in your store right now, that's it. They came and left and they're gone, and no other place has them. And then we're also giving away, I think we have 3 pairs of this. There's 2, is it a 2-pack? It's a 2-pack of Timberland Pro socks. So these are good, nice and thick, probably nice and comfy to stand around in. And what else do we have? Oh, yeah, let me get those. That's the thing that fell over. Hang on one second. Okay, so here we go. Making a mess everywhere. So, you guys saw on my live stream the other day, I went into Home Desperate and I found, can you believe I found 6 of these guys? I think there's going to be 6 winners. And these are really hard to find. I already bought a few of these for myself when they first hit the floor back in November. These won't even scan in. They've already taken them out of the system. I don't even think they show up on the website. I tried searching the other day. I tried scanning the barcode with the Home Depot app. It doesn't even show up. So when I was in the store, there was no price on them, and I had to get an employee with a Home Depot scanner. And even though these were like $14.99, they were down to $11. They may be down cheaper by now. And so here, a lot of people have been asking me. The model number is MLSQ070P. And so you're probably not going to have an easy time of finding it, just because I think it's exclusive for them and it's packaged as a 2-pack bonus thing just for Black Friday, you know. And I know we had a couple of other, let me see, these are the super chats that came in here. So we had Mitch R. send a $50 super chat. Thank you so much for that, Mitch. And he says, this is for shipping. You rock, Jeff. Well, thank you. Thank you, sir. And I know there was another one. Where is that? No, I think Mabel. We got Mabel. Yeah, we got that one. Okay. And Bruce says, I bought that Milwaukee Square set a year ago. Yeah, they had this one last year, and I think they might have even had it the year before, too. But this one, I walked into the Home Depot the other day, and I found this. And I'm like, they were empty for a month, because they sold out of these over a month ago. And the only thing I can think of is they either had it somewhere up top and didn't know it, or there's a lot of stuff that was stuck on those cargo ships and the shipping containers docked off of the shore in LA and all that. Maybe they were finally just now getting here. It's like a ship arriving too late to save a drowning witch. A day late, $1 short, but they put them out on the shelf, because I'm in Home Depot every day and I see when they move stuff and where they put it to. And I always go around the back. Sometimes they take all of these tool zone stacks and they move them to the back of that back aisle that goes across the whole store. And I see somebody saying, "Come on, Chiefs." What's the next one? The jab saw. Hold on, where did I put that? Oh, right here. Look at this, man. I grabbed about a dozen of these, so I think this time we're doing 6 of these we're giving away this month, right? And I'll do another 6 next month. So this is the Crescent jab saw. There's 2 of them. I think these were originally like, I don't know, $15 when they first hit the stores in October. And these I paid $5. That's why I bought that whole thing of them. I cleared out our store last week, and then a few people have been telling me the last few days they've been getting these for like $2.50, down to $2.50. That's like $1.25 per jab saw. And yet at Home Depot on the tour the other day, I showed you guys, they had 2 from Dewalt, and they were still $10. So we have that, and see if I can get this. So here we have the Craftsman area light. These run off of AAA batteries, and I believe it comes with a starter set of AAA batteries. So there's going to be five lucky winners on this. And this is the one that had everybody running. I bought these. There's 4 of these here. See? Show you the box here. This is that Craftsman weather radio. This is the one that I think goes for like 40 or 50 bucks. And they had it down at the Lowe's store, marked down to, this was like marked down to $8. And so I was there with Tool Nerd, and we bought this whole bunch of them. So this does like weather radio, AM, FM, and it even charges a phone on you. And I think this has a little solar charge. I don't know if this one has it or not. I forget if this one, I think it's something on the top, maybe, yeah. So this is just a very useful emergency radio to have around. And was there anything else? I think that was it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these links here, and I'm going to post them right now into the middle of our, make sure I can get this right. I don't want to mess this up. I'm going to post this into the middle of the live stream here. Let me see if I can get it. Give me 1 second. So, man, I probably spent about $2,000 in the last month on tools for this. And I'm going to put this in here, go to live, edit, and let's see if it fits. Sometimes it won't let me fit them all in there. And let me see how far over I am. Wow. I got to remove 600 characters. Hang on 1 second. And almost there. I got to take off 200 more. Let's see if that does it. Man, there was so many tools, and that's what happens. You hit a character limit here. Almost there. I got to get rid of 16 more characters. Okay. Now it should be there. Let me see. Okay, so now what you got to do is, if you're watching the video live now, just refresh your page, and the links should all be there in the video description. And there's 20 or so. Yeah, there they are. I can see them there. So every time we do this, there's always somebody that says, I don't see the links, I don't see them. Make sure you hit the refresh button and refresh the whole page that you're watching right now. And it should come back up. And I can see them. I already see them on there. And let me just test one and see if it goes there. Make sure. Yep. So they're working perfectly for me. They should be working for all of you. And good. Rapunzel says the links are in the description. And if you guys have any questions that didn't get answered, make sure you ask them down in the comments below, and I'll get to them right after the video. I usually hang out for a while and answer a few questions. And Scott says, hey, didn't have to do a refresh. Cool. And James Brown just spent $3,000 on truck tires. Unreal. Oof. Man, that is brutal, bro. Brutal. All right. So you guys know what to do. And the next Sunday night at 8 p.m. we'll reconvene. And at that time, I will draw all of the winners. You don't have to be present, but you do have to respond back when I tell you you won, because we wait about a week, and then we just throw the tool back into for the next month there, okay? And good. So Roll the R says he just clicked show more, and they are there. No need to refresh. Yeah. So you may have to click on the show more also. Some people will refresh it, and they don't realize that the text is so long that you have to click to show more. I don't know why they don't just show you the whole description on that. And Lance Bodie says, not available in my region. I wonder why. Where are you from, Lance? Because it's only allowed to be in the continental U.S., so anything outside of that, it won't allow you to enter. And JP Tudall says, happy to donate the Craftsman hammer drill, and it was great to meet you in person. Yes. So he was our winner of the trade stack. So, and Eddie Abernathy says, I like those Craftsman lights. And was it Ja or Jay and I says, hi, Jeff. Thanks for all you do. Hey, and Rhonda Railton just checked in with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much for that. So we have all the information we need. You've seen all the tools. You can sign up for any one of the tools that you want. But for each tool, remember, don't do more than one sign up from the same IP address. So if you want to share it with your wife or boyfriend or friend, make sure they do it from a different site, a whole different IP address, okay? And Jerry says, not finding it. It should be there. If you look down on the video description, if you see a little text link that says show more, you have to click on that to expand all the way down, because there's like 25, I don't know, either 25 or 30 tools on here. This is probably going to be, in terms of number of tools, the biggest number of giveaway, number of tools that we've done in one sitting here. You got to keep looking, Mabel. Can't get the links. Remember, refresh and then click on show more. And then Clave just checked in also with a $5 super chat. And thank you. Thank you so much for that, Clave. And remember, even after this live stream is done, folks, you can contribute when you go to a video by looking underneath the video there's like a little heart or donate type thing or something like that. So we've gotten a lot of tips on our videos over the last few months since YouTube introduced that. It's a great thing to have, because I always thought, why didn't they have that? Because I get emails or comments from people all the time saying, man, this video just saved me $200 on the plumber and I want to give you a tip. How do I do it? And, unless you have Patreon or something, just a lot of work for people to do. Giving that tip is just a lot easier for people to do. So... And Clave says, hit the thumbs up. So, yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, man, all I can say is why not? Because you can see all of these tool giveaways we give. We give a lot of great tours of the store, showing you the greatest tool deals out there. We show you the engineering disaster videos, the how-tos, the remodeling videos that we do, the tool reviews, and all of that. So you want to make sure you're subscribed with the alerts turned on so that you'll get alerted when we go live to do these tool giveaways. All right. And so with that, and I'm still seeing a lot of people saying, I can't find the links. Remember, you refresh the page first just to make sure. And then when you look at the video description right below the video, somewhere you'll see the words that say show more, because you'll have to click on that to expand it, to show the full video description so you can see, because there's like 30 lines of tool description and tool links for you to go click on to get there. Okay, and yeah, Clave says share will help. Yeah, you can do a share function. And yeah, Lance checked in from New Providence. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. And, like I said, stay subscribed, man. Stay alert. Watch out for those deals, because we're coming up with some really good ones. All right, so you guys have a great night, and we will see you a week from tonight on Sunday, 8 p.m., where we will choose the winners live, randomly at that time. All right, guys, have a great week, and we'll see you next time.